Police are offering a $100,000 reward for any information about the murder of Arthur Easton in South Auckland's Papakura 39 years ago. Alan Hall was wrongly convicted of Easton's murder and spent 19 years in prison. He received compensation in August last year. Now, police are hoping new information can lead to Easton's actual killer. Catherine Owen reports.
When Alan Hall was convicted for the 1985 murder of Arthur Easton, police claimed they had their man. But 2.5 years ago, Hall was exonerated and police are having to investigate all over again.
In Counties Manukau, we have a highly determined team working to identify the man responsible for killing Arthur Easton.
The father of 5 was stabbed to death after confronting a bayonet-wielding intruder in a brown beanie in the hallway of his Papakura home. Alan Hall, then 23, owned a bayonet and borrowed a brown beanie, but that's where the similarities ended. Police are still looking for a single suspect, but he may not be a short, slightly built, left-handed Pākehā like Alan Hall. Originally, Arthur Easton's sons told police the offender was a tall, powerfully built, right-handed Māori. Alan Hall spent more than 18 years behind bars, but always maintained his innocence. Journalist Mike Wesley-Smith made the Grove Road podcast for News Hub about the case and says today's reward offer could bring closure for Arthur Easton's family, but also smoke out the real killer.
There is one person in particular that was identified by police within days of the murder, and I still think there is a lot of evidence that implicates that individual as being the offender.
Wesley Smith isn't naming names, but is adamant those close to the suspect will know who he's talking about.
A lot of that person's former family members, friends, associates who will have relevant information about that individual and perhaps most importantly, where he was and where he wasn't on the night that Arthur Easton was killed.
Police today said they were speaking to some suspects from nearly 40 years ago, and the reward may loosen previously tight lips.
To this day, Arthur's killer remains at large. The reward announcement today, we hope, will be the incentive to those people within the community who haven't shared what they know up to this point, and we urge them to come forward and speak to us.
Arthur Easton's family said in a statement they had been robbed of a lifetime of memories. They said if anyone has any information to do the right thing and come forward to help them find peace. The $100,000 reward will remain in place until January 24.